I use this technique all the time because it's been saving me, quite frankly, lately as I'm in this deeper calorie cut this summer, right? And yes, okay, so I'm trying to trim up a little bit this summer. Your boy's trying to get in shape, right? He's trying to get fit. This is what he's trying to do. And so, in nature of it, right, my calories are pretty low right now. I'm in a pretty steep deficit, and because of that, my energy levels can sometimes be tough. So I've talked earlier in these other accountability calls about chasing the pump. And I do that later in my workouts when my glycogen is super low, my energy is drained, and I know I probably shouldn't be chasing PRs, right? That's just a recipe for injury. Now, this is kind of in that same category. But instead of going for a pump, I start thinking, how do I increase my time under tension? Okay, so what is TUT? What is time under tension? It's the total amount of time a muscle is under load during a set. And this isn't a new concept, guys. This is like rooted in basic exercise physiology. It's also rooted in practicality as well. Guys like Dante Trudel, dog crap training, DC training, right? He hammered this into my brain years ago. The idea is super simple. Instead of just moving the weight from point A to point B, you control every single second. That means a slow concentric, a slight pause, a slow eccentric, maybe 4 to 5 seconds, something like that. And by the time you finish, let's say 10 reps, you've put your muscle under tension for close to a full minute. And anybody that's done this, that's brutal, right? That's huge. That's mechanical tension. That's metabolic stress. That is all of the signals your brain needs to preserve muscle, even when you're in a steep caloric deficit, when recovery resources are low. So why do I use this? Because when my energy is tapped, I don't have the CNS strength to load up heavy weights and grind through max sets safely. I just don't. The risk of injury for me skyrockets when I do that. And remember, I'm not training for sport performance. My main driver, if anything, right now during my phase of training, is kind of just fat loss while holding on and preserving as much muscle tissue as possible. So that's what your boy is doing. Right now, your performance might be different. You might be training for a different goal, and that's fine. But time under tension lets me train smarter. And it's not about the ego. It's not about loading up the bar. It's about keeping my muscles stimulated with smart, controlled work. And the truth is, sometimes lighter weight with slow, deliberate movements, it can feel 10 times harder than throwing plates on the bar.